Hello and welcome to Everything Wellness podcast with Army. In today's podcast episode, I will be talking about sleep and wellness. We all know the importance of sleep in our daily lives. Let's first take a look at the definition of sleep and go deep into the dangers of insufficient, which is lack of sleep, right? So sleep is when the body and mind rest for several hours every night, in which the nervous system is relatively inactive, the eyes are closed, and the postural muscles relaxed. Your consciousness is practically suspended. Good. We got that now. Many of us overlook the potential and long-term health effects of insufficient sleep and the problems it can ultimately have on our health and productivity. You know how you feel if you don't get enough sleep the night before you go to work? You're like, I don't feel good, right? Insufficient sleep has also been linked to medical conditions such as obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and other health problems. And sleep is a very important factor in your health. So most experts concluded that getting enough high-quality sleep is as important to your health and well-being as nutrition and exercise. So you cannot eat good, exercise, and, don't sleep enough. It doesn't work that way. So sleep deprivation also affects your immune function. This is very important. During sleep, breathing and muscle activity slows down. In return, frees up energy for the immune system to perform important tasks. Melatonin, a hormone that is produced at night by contracting the stress that can come from inflammation during sleep. So do we know what is melatonin? Let's see what is melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone primarily released by the pineal gland at night and has long been associated with control of the sleep and wake-up cycle, right? So as a dietary supplement, it is often used for the short-term treatment of insomnia, such as also from jet lag, when you visit a different country, the times are different. Or if you work the night shift, you could also use this dietary supplement. So as for obesity, several studies have linked insufficient sleep and weight gain. What do you do if you don't sleep? You sit there, you just snack, right? For example, one study found that people who slept fewer than 6 hours per night on a regular basis, which, that group were much more likely to have excess body weight, while people who slept an average of 8 hours per night had the lowest relative body fat of the study group. So you see how important the sleep is also for your weight. Sleep provides cells and tissues the opportunity to recover from the wear and tear of daily life. Major functions in the body, such as tissue repair, muscle growth, and protein synthesis, occur almost exclusively during sleep. So your body renews itself, right, when you sleep. Sleep disorders are important to look into also. So what is a sleep disorder? A sleep disorder is a condition that prevents you from getting restful sleep and can cause daytime sleepiness and problems in functioning. Signs you may have a sleep disorder are persistent difficulty going to sleep or staying asleep, irregular breathing or movement during sleep. Okay, so let's look into what is insomnia. It is a difficulty going to sleep or a difficulty staying asleep. If you have insomnia, it is likely to affect your energy levels as well as your mood, health, and quality of your life. So the favorite is snoring, especially if you have a partner who is snoring. Oh boy. Snoring is very common. It can be caused by overweight, alcohol, and smoking. Also, some allergies can also, cause you to snore. Sleep apnea happens when your breathing stops and starts repeatedly during sleep. It is caused by the temporary but repeated collapse of the airway at the back of the mouth. Common symptoms include loud snoring, waking up gasping, and struggling to stay awake during the day. Okay, so let's go to sleep problems also affect mental health. We all know if you don't sleep enough, you get for that amount of time you feel depressed, right? So sleep and mental health are closely connected. Sleep deprivation affects your psychological state and mental health. Those with mental health problems are more likely to have insomnia or other sleep disorders. Sleep problems are particularly common in patients with anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, and ADHD. Insomnia and other sleep problems also increase the risk of developing depression. So nowadays with technology, computers and phones take a big place in our daily life, right? Everybody on their phone, especially your phone affects your sleep pattern. So there are a few things you can do with your phone to go to sleep on time. You could move your phone away from you, charge it as far away from your bed as possible, right? And you could dim the light, dim your screen, or use a red filter app at night. You could set your alarm not only for waking up, but to go to sleep, right? You could just set a time, let's say 11 o'clock, you want to go to sleep. That's your goal. And you could just set your alarm. That's it. It's a wrap for tonight. You could also block your notifications. They disturb your sleep, emails, or other notifications that you receive. You could just block them. And there are also other things you can do in your daily life which will help you to go to bed on time for a good night's sleep. Let's see what there are. So you could take a bath or shower 1 or 2 hours before bedtime. You could get on a schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, which can help your internal clock to keep that regular schedule. And light. You cannot, really sleep in an area which is full of light. So light influences your internal clock. You can use blackout curtains to make your room dark at night for a better sleep. When we're stressed, we tend to have difficulty falling asleep. So you can do yoga, meditation, and mindfulness. These are some tools to calm your mind and relax the body. They improve your sleep. You can avoid naps during the day. So let's say the night before you didn't get enough sleep and you're feeling tired, you want to take a nap. If you take a nap at night, you're going to go through the same thing. So try not to take a nap during the day. Eat at least 4 hours before bed so your body have enough time to digest what you eat. You can also listen to relaxing music. This is the one I like when I can't sleep. I like to listen to relaxing music, especially rain falling down, and thunder. A moderate intensity exercise routine during the day, not night, during the day, is also helpful. Just get rid of that extra energy. A comfortable mattress and bedding, pillow, sheets, have an effect on the quality of sleep. If you don't have a comfortable mattress or pillow, more likely you're not going to be able to have a good night rest, right? So you could also try aromatherapy. Scents of lavender, rose, peppermint are effective in improving sleep quality. I tried lavender, it really works. So I could say lavender works because I tried it. You could limit drinking caffeine like coffee, soda, and black tea at least 6 hours before bedtime. So when you wake up, drink your coffee, but don't drink 6 hours before bedtime. You can read a paper book, not an e-book, paper book, those traditional paper books. Because electronic books give out that blue light, which reduces the melatonin secretion, which you need, right? So there are also certain supplements you can take to help you fall asleep. So if you want to go, if you want to go that route, you want to take supplements that will help you to fall asleep. One of them is magnesium. Magnesium helps to activate neurotransmitters responsible for sleep. Doses up to like 500 milligrams per day. Actually shown to improve sleep, and it should be taken with food, not empty stomach. Also, you can take melatonin, as we talked before, as a supplement. It can regulate your sleep. You can take it 2 hours before your desired bedtime, let's say around 9 o'clock, so you could fall asleep around 11, right? And 5-HTP is an amino acid that boosts the production of serotonin. Doses up to 600 milligrams per day seem to be effective in treating insomnia. And there's also GABA. GABA is a compound produced in the brain. It inhibits certain transmitters and helps the central nervous system to relax. Recommended dose for this is 200 milligrams. So as you can see, there are a variety of things you can do to get a good night's sleep. Just give one of them or a few of them a try, see which one works for you. Personally, I do take magnesium during the day. And I tried 5-HTP and GABA, but melatonin worked best for me. Also, taking a shower and, not eating close to bedtime works great. Exercising during the day, it works great. And I personally like to watch documentaries and, hours before going to sleep. And if I can't sleep, I like to listen to relaxing music or nature sounds. That helps me. Sometimes meditation. Also, you could try, that's what my mother used to give me, warm glass of milk back in the day if I couldn't sleep. Sleep is very important in every way. It, interacts with everything. Also, if you don't have enough sleep, you cannot think clearly. You cannot make decisions clearly because you didn't give that rest to your mind and body. So it is very important. You could just pick and choose which one you want to, try, and try to stick to a schedule of sleep. Especially, when you're home and if you're not working at this time, that kind of puts you in this depressive mood or all these things going on nowadays. That doesn't help. Your mind keep racing. You're thinking about this, you're thinking about bills, your children, home, or whatever keeps your mind busy. And you keep tossing and turning in bed, you can't sleep, and the next day you wake up, you feel tired, you don't feel good, you have no energy, you cannot think clearly, right? So at night, at that time, what can you do? Thinking, yes, you keep thinking and thinking, but at that time, you just give yourself a break. At least try to get some good night's sleep. Tomorrow is another day, right? You could take an action and try to manage whatever is bothering you. But at night, you need to give yourself that time of relaxation. You need to give your body the time to renew itself. Otherwise, then you're going to get into more depression, more health conditions, which is not going to be good for you. So at least give it a try. Whatever you think will be helpful. I know it's not easy when you're going through things. Hard things in life we all go through. I went through, right? We all did. At that time, you're like, what are you talking about? What is sleep? I can't sleep. I understand. I totally do understand. I've been there, done that. But the way it affected my health was not fun. So it's from my own experience, it's important, very, very important. Like I was going through certain things in my life and I had to be at work 9 a.m. in the morning and it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I still can't sleep. My mind is racing. Even though I know there are many things I could do, I just didn't want to. And every night I went through the same thing. I go to work, my mind is not clear, I feel low energy, can't make the right decisions. I went through that for like a month, right? And then I started to gain weight. I didn't feel good at all, not at all, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So I had to just wake myself up, right? It's like you're in a dream. I said, okay, it's time to stop this, because no matter how much I think at night, it's not helpful. It just robs me from my sleep, robs my body from, regenerating from its rest. So I have to do something. So I started taking showers. I stopped drinking that coffee late. Tried to read. That didn't work out good for me. So I tried to, meditate. That worked great. And I also, showers work. And during the day, even if you can't work out, do any type of exercise, just go out, walk, right? Walking is the best, in my opinion, for your health, for your mind, body. It's the best thing. Even if you don't feel like exercising, start with walking, right? If you're walking your dog, for example, instead of walking, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, walk 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It's good for you, good for your dog. So try to just stop that brain talking to you in the middle of the night, telling you things just on the background, yapping at you. Just try to stop that, right? Try to do anything that relaxes you so you could fall asleep. Just think about it, that whatever troubles you, tomorrow is another day. You could look into it, you could take care of it. But in order to do that, you need your sleep to give, clear decisions, right? You need to make clear decisions. You need your energy. You need your body tip-top shape, right? Because when you're not feeling right, mentally, emotionally, or physically, the judgments that you make are not the best, right? In any area of life, especially if you're working, it could really affect your work life. Or if you have your business, right? You cannot make the right decisions. Your mind is not clear. So for your own sake, I know it's not hard. I know it's not easy when you're going through stuff, but it's not that hard either if you put your mind to it, right? You know you're not going to be able to do anything in the middle of the night. Save it for the next day. Just try to get a good night's sleep, and you will handle whatever it is that you need to handle. Just, eating right, exercising, good night's sleep. These are main things that are important. But sleep, even for a person who are not into exercising, but somewhat eating right, sleep is important for everybody in every age, right? So I want to thank you for joining me today. I will be back next Monday with another topic. Hopefully this will be helpful for you. And you can let me know which one you tried, which one worked for you. And until next Monday, take care and have a good week. Bye-bye.